Hi everyone, I'm going to make another original page in my dictionary. This was the last one, and if you remember, I've gessoed the pages and then used chalk pastels, and where there wasn't any gesso, I got these variations of the color, and I really liked it. So what I want to do this time is use it to my advantage, and I'm not doing a double spread. I'm just going to do one side, this one, and I've already glued down 3 pages. It gives me a nice workspace. And now I'm just taking gesso, and with a brush I'm doing randomly going vertical on the page, and I don't really care what it covers and what not. I'm hoping that when I'll come with the chalk pastels, it will give an interesting variation to the background. So I'm just laying down a little bit of the gesso, and let's hope something nice will come out of it. So I'm going to dry it and I'll come back. I'm back. So this is dry, and now I want to put down some of my chalk pastels, and again I'm just putting down color randomly. I want interest, and I'm gonna go over it with a baby wipe in a minute, like I've done in the other page. Let's put a little bit more. I'm not sure if it's enough. I do want some coverage, and I don't want the baby wipe to remove everything. So here is a baby wipe, and again gently going over my page. Well, I don't know how much the gesso has worked here, or if it's just, no, it's starting to show, so it's quite good, and it does give me a little variation here. And now I need this to dry before I continue. I really like this kind of background. I'll be back. I'm back. So I've got here a stencil with several circles that I'm going to use, a stencil brush, although most of the time I don't use a stencil brush, but I had it, so I'm going to try and use it. I've got here dark purple, a cobalt blue, ultramarine, and white. And just a minute, I'll be back. And I'm back. So I'm going to start with this circle here, and I'm starting with the dark purple, and I'm going to tap it here and on the bottom, and I don't like this brush, so I'm thinking of changing it to some sponge brush, but we'll see. And dipping into the blue like so. I'm trying to blend them a little bit, and moving to the cobalt blue. Again, trying to, I'm dipping in each of them just so I will have some blending and variation and not a complete solid paint, so it won't be and I think I need here more purple, like so. And now very gently I'm taking white and like giving highlights here. And maybe also here. I hope you can see what I've done. Removing the stencil and very gently I don't want the edges to be straight. I now want it to look more like a flower. That's what I'm aiming for. The circle was just to aid me, dipping into the white and adding, and it's starting to look a little bit more like the flower, which I'm sorry, I don't know how it's called, I just like how it looks. So here we go, one flower and that needs a stem, and I'm going to do it with a permanent marker. And let's see what I've got, and just a ruler. And it's not dark enough, I'll take another one. This is a Posca pen. And which giving me trouble right now. Posca pens don't like me, just don't like me. More like it. So we've got one flower, I want two others, and I'm thinking of going a little smaller than this one, but this one is just too small and I need to find something smaller. Let's see, I know I've got some. Let's see. This one. Maybe this one, only I will go a little bit out of the page. Good enough for me. And again, this time without a stencil, I'm just going like this. Again, the purple on the underside. Like so. Of course, it was easier to do with a stencil, but I can manage somehow. And now into the white. Just to give more highlights and definition, and yeah. And if you see that it's more than you should have, just go back and add more of the darker colors. Just play with it until you are satisfied. So again, making a stamp with my Posca pen. I'm making it a little thicker towards the bottom. And now just another one. Yeah, I think one that will go a little bit over here. And again, I'm just tracing the circle like so, and doing the same thing again. So I think I'll continue and I'll be back. I'm back. So this is dry, and now I want to add details to my background. And I've got this stamp from Dandelion. These are not Dandelions, but all same, I want it in my background, and I don't want it boring, so I'm going to try and use to stamp a little bit of the blue, purple on some of it, and a little bit of the blue on the other, and hope I'll have something interesting. And let's see if I want some kind of directionality. Let's go with vertical, because everything here is just vertical. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So again, stamping like this. I will try to get as near as I can to the seam here of the book, and that's a little bit difficult, but we'll do something. Here we go. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I'm done with this one, and now I want something for the bottom. Maybe here something that will frame my page, and I've got these stamps. Let's see. And I'm going to use now dark green. And let's hope it will work with the rest of the page. Well, it's hardly noticed, but it does add something nice. Maybe I'll just add black here, or maybe I'll just leave it as is, and I'll do the top also with the same. almost like putting a lace trim. Yeah, I still think it needs something, so let's see. I'm gonna take a black and add, I've got some handwritten script here, so I'm thinking, yeah, something like that, just to add to the whole thing. Don't know why, but I like it like so. And that's it here. And I want to put this here, happiness. I'm happy with this page, and I really like how this, especially the background, turned out. So basically this is it. Yeah. So this is my page. I hope you liked it and it gave you some ideas. Thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving me comments below, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.